Welcome to What is School of Languages. In our previous lesson, we had a look at accent aigu and accent grave. We said that the accent aigu sounds A in a word, and the accent grave sounds E in a word. We also studied that the two accents can be found in one particular word. For example, élève, élève. And there are two main accents, that is the accent aigu and the accent grave. Remember that in French, we have 5 accents, and this is one of them. Today, we are going to study the accent circonflex, like a small heart on the A, E, I, O, U. Let's have a look at the lesson. When the accent circonflex is put on the letter A, it sounds a bit like the accent grave. They two have the same sound. Examples: forêt, ma, pat, fête. Hôtel, hôpital, maître. In order to know the meaning of these words, you should always understand that they are derived from the English words. In French, when you see in English, we all know that there is always S between the vowel and the consonant, like forêt. In between the vowel E and the consonant T, there's always S there in English. That is forest. So it becomes forêt, forest. Ma, mast. Pat, paste. First, fête, feast, or festival, or party. Hotel, hostel. When you look at these words, you see where the S is between the vowel and the consonant. So the French word derived from the English ones. For you to know their meaning, refer yourself to the English words. Hôpital, hospital. Maître, master. You can see that? Okay. Remark or pratique. Underline the word that bears any of the following accent. Accent grave, accent circonflexe. Le gâteau du mariage est très délicieux. Nous allons participer à la fête des ignares. Le maître de la classe s'appelle Monsieur Kofi. Il sera à l'école très bientôt. Le 8e mois de l'année est août. Ici, le gâteau de A bears the accent circonflexe. Nous allons participer à la fête des ignares. Fête bears the accent circonflexe. Le maître de la classe s'appelle Monsieur Kofi, maître. Il sera à l'école très bientôt. Bientôt. Le 8e mois de l'année est août. Août. When you look at the different words here, let's start from the first one, le gâteau. Le gâteau, there's accent on the A, but it keeps the same sound A. But when you go to the number 2, la fête, there's accent on the E, therefore the E sounds E. Let's look at maître. There's accent on the E does not change the sound. It's the E together with the A that gives the sound E. Bientôt, the O keeps the same sound O, despite the accent. And août, the U keeps the sound U. Le gâteau du mariage est très délicieux. The cake of the wedding is very delicious. Nous allons participer à la fête des ignares. We will take part in the Yam Festival. Le maître de la classe s'appelle Monsieur Kofi. The class teacher's name is Mr. Kofi. Il sera à l'école très bientôt. He will be at school very soon. Le 8e mois de l'année est août. The 8th month of the year is August. This is the end of the lesson on accent circonflexe. In our next lesson, we will have a look at the accent tréma, the 2 dots on the E, E, and U. Merci, au revoir.